And now for the bridal party. Starting with the bridesmaid, sister of the groom, Casey Smith, escorted by groomsmen, brother of the groom, Mr. Jacob Sabinski. Bridesmaid, Sarah Sacco, escorted by groomsman, DJ Daniels. Welcome, bridesmaid Jen Smith, escorted by groomsman Eric Knight. Introducing niece of the bride and groom, Lilia Quietek, and sister-in-law of the bride and groom, Jane Manzo, escorted by groomsman, brother of the bride, Frank Manzo. Katie Gordon, escorted by groomsman Orion Moquin.
Hi.
Bridesmaid Josh Hutchinson, escorted by groomsman Carter Spellman. For nephews of the bride and groom. Ring bearers Enzo Manzo, Leo Manzo, and Sonny Manzo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
Towards the side.
And as you rise, those of you in your seats, please pick up your napkins, put them up in the air, and start twirling them round and round and round. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the newlyweds. Here they are from the bride and groom.
Do I have one?
Mr. and Mrs. Jake and Lisa Smith.
Goo Goo dolls. You guys always make fun of me. Yeah. Told you everyone loves Goo Goo dolls.
Oh, no, no one in Iowa loves them.
She was just post. Stand over here, there's a post in the way. Hey guys. It's my cousin's wedding. Just sit here for a second. Hi, kiddo.
Ladies and gentlemen, put those hands together for the newlyweds. like to invite everybody guests to find their seats. As they do so, I invite the newlyweds to your sweetheart table.
Thank you. That's my beautiful cousin Lisa.
Last pass.
And now, folks, as our bridal party guests find their seats, I'm pleased to invite the father of the bride, new father-in-law of the groom, Mr. Vincenzo, to join me at their sweetheart table as he will offer a blessing over the meal.
Speaking of the mic.
It might not be on.
Where's the line?
There we go. Yeah.
Welcome to the family. My daughter's been waiting a long time to find a way down. She had. We're so alike. We butt heads all the time. Remember one thing. You're bright today. I'll life tomorrow. In my eyes and in your mom's eyes, you're always going to be able to do it. That's not going to change. You're too men when I treat you like that. And I keep this short because a good friend of mine always says, if you talk more than 20 minutes, the rest of it don't yes. Right, Pete? Whatever you want out there. God has given me many blessings tonight. Lisa and Frank, He blessed me today, I think, in my life, through my walk. May God bless us, hope you guys are happy. And God bless this day, whatever Christmas you want to do, bless us. Please make sure we all get home safe. Sorry if I disappointed you guys in not great goods. That's enough. I love that. And now, folks, please take a toast glass in hand as I welcome brother of the bride, new brother-in-law of the groom, Frank, up to the microphone. Thank you for that. Thank you for the warm welcome. You guys know they're going to bring Taylor Swift out here. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Lisa's older brother. And I'm honored that Jake and Lisa asked me to speak at their wedding tonight. And I'm just going to ask you all to bear with me. Public speaking is really hard. And I'm not funny. So I stated two goals for myself for my time up here. One, I'm going to try not to get emotional. And the other is I'm going to try not to go too long. So I do get emotional. Please forgive me. It's been a beautiful couple of days for someone that I love dearly. And if I go too long, too bad, I have a microphone and you don't. Lisa and I grew up in a mid-sized town called Derry, New Hampshire. Fairly normal childhood, you know. Father, mother, son, brother, sister. So it's pretty normal. We got along well enough, right? Little sibling spats here or there. We got along well, and as kids and teenagers, we worked in our father's pizza place at the time. But one thing was always evident ever since we were little kids, and that's it. Lisa is a much better brand of human being. Don't laugh, she's probably better than her too. She's amazing. She's got this giant heart that sits right there on her sleeve. Ever since we were little kids, she was wired with this care, kindness, and will for the good of the people around her. It's rare to see. And then she grew up. She dedicated 15 years of her life to helping kids with disabilities and developmental delays. If there's another definition of God's work, I don't know what it is. It's just who she is. And then 3 years ago, my family went through something incredibly difficult. We got a lot of family and friends in the room tonight, but there's only a few people that know what we really went through. It was scary, it was exhausting, and we were lost, and we were drowning. And there were people that stepped in to help us out. Grateful to all of them, but the person that helped the most, that we turned to for support the most, and that carried us through was Lisa. She upended her whole life just to be there to support us. That's who she is. I still have the letter you wrote. You're right. I don't know what we would have done without you. I'm still a protective older brother, right? So I had this protective instinct. When we were kids, we'd get in a spat or something. She'd get mad. We'd have adjoining rooms in the house, so I'd have like a tennis ball or something. And we'd just throwing it against the wall, catching it back. Of course, from her position, it was she'd come in and she'd be mad. She'd all upset, right? Like, you throwing that ball against the wall again? Like, yeah. She was so mad. But it was like, imagine if a Teddy Ruxpin got mad at you, right? You look at it and you go, well, it's mad. It's so cute. Probably piss her off even more in the moment, but you can see her heart in her eyes when you look at her. So as she grew up, my protective instinct kicked in, and I was worried about her, right? She's gonna be okay. She's gonna have the life she wants, and people are gonna treat her the way she deserves. And then I watched her get her degrees, her certifications, strike out, build a career, buy a home. I knew she'd be okay. And then she met Jake, and we found out about Jake innocently enough. We were at Lisa's home having Sunday dinner, and she was telling a story about something. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention. She said the phrase, I am seen. Well, that's new. File that one away, and maybe something there. It turned out there was. And so a few months later, we got the opportunity to meet Jake again at a Sunday dinner, this time with my parents. And my protective instinct kicked in, and so leading up to it, I wanted to make sure he knew what I expected to treat my sister. So I thought about what to say, and then it dawned on me. So anyone that knows Lisa knows she's a huge fan of the sitcom Friends. You guys remember Friends? Late 90s, early aughts. Don't know what time. So I said, I'm going to channel my inner Ross Geller. I'm going to tell this guy, you ever do anything to her, and I will hunt you down and kick your ass. Well, that's good. That's good. That was the one, right? So I wanted to be ready. So leading up to that, I practiced, right? I practiced over and over again. Hunt you down, kick your ass. Hunt you down, kick your ass. Hunt you down. And I was ready to go. So they came, showed up to Sunday dinner, walked into my parents' house, and then I actually met. No, I did not think this through. His arms are the size of my head. Of course, they were Jimmy for like all the time. So we had a wonderful afternoon. We ate, we laughed, and we got to know Jake a little bit. And then we got to watch our relationship grow and get to know Jake better. And I've never seen Lisa more connected or fulfilled than she's been with Jake. And we learned more about Jake. We learned how fiercely loyal and protective he is to the people that he cares about. I watched him look out for my parents, love and care for Lisa, become an uncle to my kids, even before he actually had had the title. He's a great guy. And then a year ago, we took a trip as a family. We went to Italy. That's where Jake proposed. Lisa was beautiful. It was a Sorrento, kind of on this pier overlooking the water. It was absolutely gorgeous. It really was the kind of proposal that Lisa deserves. It was my favorite moment of the whole trip. And it was really impressive on Jake's part. And the thing that I took away, that I really appreciated, was that he did it in a way that allowed us to be there and to witness it. That's a scary moment for a guy, right? Like, even if you think she's gonna say yes, even if you know she's gonna say yes because she got pissed at you when you tricked her into thinking you weren't gonna propose on the entire family vacation. That's still a scary, vulnerable moment. And for him to do it and open it up that way, for us to be able to be there, I'll always be grateful to him for that. I've never told him that before, because we're guys, right? We don't talk like that. We wait until we're standing in front of 130 people. Much healthier way to do it. Then last year, Lisa and Jake moved into our neighborhood. I'm so happy. They could have chosen to live anywhere, but they chose to live close. And yeah, it's a little everybody loves Raymond, but but I count us among the lucky few. You know, this world of long distance families, and hustle and bustle, and everybody chasing the last dollar. We're blessed to have family just footsteps away. Be able to spend time together, make memories, and be reminded of what's really important. And now they're married, and I'm so thrilled for them. I can't wait to see what the next chapter holds and how their story unfolds. So I'm going to wrap up here soon, but I want to close just by speaking directly to the new couple here. You don't have to cry, I'm almost done. I'm not going to give you guys any marriage advice, because after 14 years, I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. Don't tell Jamie that I got it. She thinks I got it. No, I just want to tell you what I hope for you. I hope you look back on today as the start of the greatest chapter of your lives. The day you won the real lottery, became rich, even if you never make another dime. I hope you create a love that's just for you, not for Facebook or Instagram, not one that anyone else has to approve of or even understand. One that shouts out to the rest of the world in no uncertain terms, you can't break us. But we fight. Not with each other, but for each other and for your marriage. But we fight to see who can put the other first more often. Romans 12:10. I hope you choose each other every day, no matter the circumstance. You're on a high from new PR, you choose each other. You lose a loved one, grieving and pain, you choose each other. When you can't stand the sight of each other, you choose each other. And then I hope, after choosing each other day after day, year after year, decade after decade, you get to hold each other when God calls you home. I think these are the things that make real love. It's not the fairy tale version we're taught as kids, but honestly, the real thing, it's epic. Blows the fairy tale right out of the water. So that's my hope for you. Your marriage is filled with the beauty, power of real love. You deserve it. I love you both. And thank you so much for the opportunity to share this evening. Now, if we could all please stand and raise our glasses.
Drink that champagne. Yeah, I'm not drinking it. I'm just toasting it.
To Jake and Lisa.
Cheers.
Here, ladies and gentlemen, put those hands together for
It's champagne, right? Yes, it is. Yeah, okay, I'm not drinking it. I might drink it. Okay, you can have it. I'll drink it. He's gonna take mine too.
Careful, because you're driving home.
A shot of champagne.
He's driving me home, right? I know, it's a joke.
And now, folks, finally, we're at the before dinner will be coming from the newlyweds themselves.
Woo!
Before we get to the official start, first, there are many traditions that we've done throughout this wedding, one being the parent dance. And there are many things that we left behind traditionally. And one thing that has always bothered me about weddings is that there's one person that doesn't get a dedicated tradition at weddings. So I'm creating my own to honor her. In lieu of bouquet toss, I'm dedicating my bouquet to my mom. You've been there through my first steps, my childhood fears, my adulthood anxiety attacks and hypochondria moments. I like to think that one of you and Dad's proudest achievements, and more likely greatest frustrations, is raising a daughter that's hyper-capable, independent, and maybe a little bit, close your ears, stubborn. But one thing I want to make sure you know is that I wouldn't be any of those things if I hadn't had you. You and Dad are two of the most generous people I know, and I mean generous with your time and your care and your home. You are the strongest, kindest, most generous woman that I know. You've done so much for us and wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be who I am if I hadn't had such a strong and formidable example of a woman. You worked your ass off going back to school, getting your degrees, and working your way to where you are in your career. And I'm talking about child. In parenting, you balance being a safety net and still pushing me and teaching me to maneuver this life on my own. You battled challenge after challenge that life has thrown at you, arguably more than anyone should have to, and never once gave up and instead conquered each with grace. You are the best nana that I've ever seen. You and Dad have set an example for us of the love, forgiveness, self-reflection, and growth that is needed for a lasting marriage after 44 years. Thank you. Could never be enough, but it's what I have for you today, and I dedicate this to you. I'll come to you.
One more time, folks. Everybody put your hands together for the bride. It's very beautiful presentation to her mom. I think this is starting a new tradition here tonight.
We're almost done, I promise. This is our thank you to each of you. I'm not going to read this. We are so grateful, and he's going to say as far away from the microphone as he can get his, eyes and but we're so grateful for each and every one of you coming today. One tradition we're also leaving behind is coming table to table, though we appreciate each and every one of you coming. We've been given two pieces of advice for our wedding day. One is stay with each other so you have shared memories of the night. And the second is to enjoy every minute because it goes by so fast. So in honor of that, we are going to hope each and every one of you comes up to us throughout tonight to see you and thank you and hug you, rather than coming table to table during that time. We're so appreciative. We're just about done. Thank you. And our hope, once you're done eating, is when the music starts, that everyone has fun, fun, fun.
Very nice to join us. And now, folks, on behalf of Sir Eno's Vineyard, I'm pleased to announce dinner will now be served.
What the fuck?
Mine already wore off here. Mine already dripped earlier when they were talking about Lisa talking about always wanting her fairy tale and feeling outside of things. The only bummer with not drinking wine is they don't bring me anything special. There's never anything special for me to drink because I don't drink wine.
Water special.
Maybe some grapes.
I'll have the Welch's, thank you.
Exactly.
It's a good year.
2025, I hope.
Got you all fucked up, huh?
We crying.
So my other thought about these is like, is this place just notorious for taking away your drink when you get up?
Don't take
Because
my-
usually people don't take your drink when you just get up. So like, maybe it's a commentary on the menu.
I was hoping to get roofied. I don't want to put anything over my head.
Don't take my drink, I'm dancing.
Honey, I think you've had too much and you hold up your card.
I will tell you, Bob knows the fastest way to like, what? No, Bob knows the fastest way to be murdered.
That was right up
I mean,
there.
I thought everything was amazing.
Mike probably won't drink wine if I had to do it. Yeah, I
They
doubt
grow
he
the
will.
raspberries. They're really good.
No, do you have like ginger ale anywhere or something?
Yeah, so up at the bar we have
Okay. All right, I'll go grab one.
You know what? I'm gonna drink water. I gotta be careful.
I'll get a ginger ale in a little bit.
She's dog
That's the
sitting
house.
really young at the house.
Anthony's
Hanging
got
out
a
at my house.
girlfriend.
His girlfriend's dog sitting. Dog is good. Yeah, she's doing well. Yep, my buddy.
Good. Trying to figure out when we get another one. Yes.
Yeah, Easter, we were talking about that last time I saw you. Still haven't decided?
an ear and a spare. That's why we always have
Do
two.
you have a calendar on you? I'm like pretty solidly booked up, but I want to
True,
put
but
something
like
in this.
you stack them age-wise, so that one goes. I mean, especially as your kids get older, because it's really devastating for a kid when they're like.
Well, that wasn't my plan, but we just got lucky. He's 10 years younger than Stress. I wasn't he's dying, but yeah.
There's another one in your city.
He's 10. He just turned 10. The goats are 12.
Which then they have
Stratus is 2 years.
like in a couple of years.
We got the goats first, then the cat.
I
Got Stratus in 2015.
I'm also gonna say
May or June, yeah. I think they were born in May, and then we got them in June because we went to their farm in May.
You guys can't do that. I would put it in the calendar now.
You like our cats? I think I'm gonna go fix my makeup for a second. My bag. Let me go fix my. Where's my bag? Alright, I'm gonna go fix my makeup. Go fix this. Alright.
Doing good.
I'll talk to you guys for a second while I fix my makeup, then I'm gonna go. I don't know if this one's open anymore. Okay. Oh, whoops, sorry, didn't lock. Whoops. I said there was another bathroom somewhere, but I don't know where. Okay, sure, kiddo. Yeah, I'm wearing the green dress. My jewelry. I wanted to just touch up my makeup for a little bit. It all came off. Since they're gonna bring the meal in a second. Yeah, my lipstick's gone too. You cry a little bit. I'm sure Lucky misses me, but someone's watching him. My brother's girlfriend's watching him. Yeah, we're in the green dress. Sorry about that. Because I did the same thing earlier. Oh, okay. Just FYI. Okay, thank you. I'm just touching up my makeup a little bit, so it shouldn't be too. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know why that happened. You look pretty. Yeah, see? This is. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know why that happened. You look pretty. Yeah, see? This is the green dress. I had a scarf too. I would go with my scarf at the table, but I have like a little overthrow scarf thing, and then this is the bottom of it. Here, let's see over here a little better. Let's see over here a little better. I don't have my tripod with me, so. Bada boom, bada boom. And then I have the shoes. I did my toenails. That's what I was doing the other night, is I painted my toenails. They're purple. I did my fingernails, shiny purple. And then, one sec. Alright, sorry, finding some of my makeup. Yeah, see, I can't, this is my brace. I have my foot issues. I can't wear anything too high. Let's see, eyeliner. Alright, I'm just gonna fix this real quick. Because I didn't record during the ceremony because they didn't want anyone recording, during the ceremony. And obviously I wasn't talking out there because during their speeches, I didn't want to interrupt their speeches. So I couldn't really respond to you guys. But I figured I'd get that on film. It was really pretty seeing everyone do their speeches. Sorry, I'm not getting very good reception. Yeah, sorry, I'm not getting reception. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Heather, for helping me choose like the perfect dress. I remember you were there at the thrift store when I was buying it, so. Okay. They're gonna be serving the meal. I probably shouldn't be reapplying lipstick. It's just gonna get all over. It's just gonna go away again after I eat, but this lipstick does do a decent job of holding. Okay, and then just a little eye powder. Okay. So then eye powder, we're gonna fix that. Hi, kiddo. Well, I won't be able to talk to you until later, really, because I'm gonna get off in a second. But I think we're gonna be home around maybe like 11 o'clock. If you're still up around midnight, I can give you a call. Here, hold on. Let's get a little bit of water. Touching up my makeup. They're gonna serve. I forget what I ordered. I think it was like either manicotti or like ribs. And I forget what I chose. And there was a vegetarian option. I think I chose the ribs.
but I can't remember what the options were exactly. Okay. Just fix it all wore off. My eyes were watering earlier. I definitely got a little teary-eyed. My cousin, during the actual like wedding part, her vows were like, I really related to her vows. She was like talking about how she always felt like she was on the outside looking in, like seeing things that everybody else kind of got to join a party that she wasn't part of. And me and Lisa, my cousin Lisa, were like, now I am, but we were the only girls in the family that weren't married off yet at 38. So my cousin Lisa is the closest to my age. We're both the youngest, and she was 38. She's like 2 months older than me. So we were kind of the closest growing up, although I'm most close with my cousin Kelly now. She was the one who was sitting next to me in the green. She was tearing up a little bit. I had my phone on her for a second. That's my cousin Kelly. Oh, everyone's cheering. I gotta get out there and find out what's going on. Okay. Okay, but yeah, there's my eyeliner again. And now we just touch up this with white to brighten, get rid of that smudginess. Get rid of those smudgies. And then the green. And I have green. Where is the greeny green? Oh, I can't find the other one of these. I'll have to just use the same one. Wipe it. To do that and then put the other one on. Put that one back on over it. Alright. Like that, and then I forgot my other makeup brush, so I had to use the same one that had the black, but now it's like smearing, so I gotta put white back on over it. Get rid of that part in the middle. And we put the white back on over it. There we go. Better. Better. Not perfect because I don't have can't find my other brush, but better. Once it starts smearing, it's over. It never comes back. Okay. Fix my hair. Okay. Good. Eat some cake for you, I will. Okay, well, I'll talk to you tomorrow then. Sure, kiddo, sweet pea. I'm gonna go to the actual bathroom now, so I'm gonna hang up with you guys. I'll see you later. Bye. Thank you for watching my lovely Italian family wedding. Bye.